Yes.
That's
Did
insane.
he say like I have to go do something, or
That's a tech.
we'll
That's a
assess
tech
it when
for
he
Mr.
returns?
Tabatabaie. Yeah, it's a tech.
Oh, there he is. Oh no,
We're all here.
I thought he was.
No. Cam was in the chat early, Jamie, but he's still not here. It's crazy, right? Hello, everybody. Hello.
Also, Rui, before you get started, Rui, you were the star of the game last night in Portland. You got more FaceTime than some of the players on either team. So shout out to you for taking home the real MVP.
Shout out to Rui, man.
Oh, Cam, hello.
Bobby. Hello. I was double parked on Bobby.
Cam, you're starting off with a technical.
Why? Because I'm late.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You were early then late. That's the crazy part.
I know. It's so messed up. This crazy world of ours. Is it? Or have we begun?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
Cool. Cam in the chat early. Oh yeah. I was like, was I early? That's funny.
You were.
Yes, Rui, you had prime position.
Oh yeah, she said she's coming in a second.
Jack, did you get a haircut?
I did. Thank you. Yeah.
Looking sharp. You only get
very
one
handsome.
chance to notice a new haircut.
I appreciate it. How's everybody doing today? Khari, I'll go around the room. How you doing, Khari?
Fantastic.
I love it. Sam, you're next on my screen. How are we?
I am refreshed. I just woke up from a nap. Long night, long day. Drove home from Maine. Very tired. Very tired.
I see. Cam, how
But
are
we're
we
back.
doing?
Apparently not as good as Khari. Khari, why are you so chipper?
Good day, man. We get to hang out at Celtics practice.
He's got Jamaican coming too. He's got some food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would have me in a great mood.
Foxtails sitting waiting.
That's huge.
Okay, that was the answer.
It's going to be the energy carrying Khari through this show.
It's phenomenal. Bobby, how are you? How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. I would be devastated if today is the one time me and Sam are on the same trivia team, but energy takes away from an iconic performance.
Listen, I'm eating some Bayesian golden Oreos. We'll be good.
Hell yeah.
We'll be good.
Sounds delicious.
I know Noah will be coming in shortly, but we can get going here. Topic of the day, obviously, play-in tournament is set to kick off tonight with the Western Conference games, but the games that matter for the Celtics start tomorrow. Philly, Miami, first game, winner will play the Knicks. Loser will play the winner of Hawks Bulls. However, maybe I don't speak for all of us, but I think I speak for at least most of us when I say I feel like the Hawks and the Bulls probably don't have the best chance in a game against the Heat or the Sixers. And so I suppose the question is, should the Celtics want the Heat or should the Celtics want the Sixers in a playoff series? We'll go around the horn here. Khari, if you're the Celtics, would you rather play the Heat in a series or would you rather play the Sixers in a series?
I think you want Philly. Philly does have more talent than Miami, but where Philly scares me is one, the coaching matchup. I think that's a point where it could get a little sticky. I'm not saying anything bad about Joe, but I'm just highlighting Spo's greatness. And also just the fact that Miami knows how to muck up games and make things ugly, and that's where the Celtics seem to struggle.
Hello, Noah. Welcome in. How are you doing?
Hello. Sorry, I was running late.
That's all right. People, we get it. People have real jobs. People have other stuff to do, but we are here. You are now next in line because you jumped a line, so we'll go with it. The question:
VIP pass.
Noah, if you're the Celtics, would you rather play the Heat or the Sixers in a playoff series, and why?
First of all, I was 100% sure I was going to give out the main Celtics. That's where my headspace is at. I would rather play the Heat for sure. The 76ers are they're not a 7 seed. They're like a 2 seed that missed their best player for half the season. So to me, it's like, it's not that you can't beat them. It's just like you're playing like a conference finals level matchup in the first round. Whereas the Heat has been the 8th seed, I would say. But they're both tough. So.
Alrighty. We've got a bunch of people here. We got Embiid, we got Heat, we got some people for both sides. Sam, Heat or
So I agree with Noah. I mean, listen, we have the cruel punishment of having to sit here and wait an extra day for the first Eastern Conference playing game to be completed to even have an idea of who the Celtics are going to play. But for the next day and a half, this is the type of mood we should all be in. It is our Sixers.
Over the music. Can anybody hear him over the music?
If they get in. You can't hear me over the music? Well, go Sixers. It is our Sixers. The next
song
day
is
and a
this?
half.
It's the Sixers song.
Oh, it's the Sixers song.
We got to back our Sixers. This is a big spot for them. I don't think it's fair at all. The Celtics have had the best record in the NBA, and what are they going to be rewarded with? Playing the second best team in the conference, maybe, in the first round? Unbelievable shenanigans by the NBA. Philly better take care of business against Miami tomorrow. I think either team is beatable. It still is Philly, but I would prefer not to have to play the second best team right away. So playing Miami is great. Celtics beat the piss out of them all year. 3-0, beat them twice in Miami real bad. Just have to hope nobody gets hurt, because that Miami floor has a monster that has been after Kristaps's legs both times. But monster's name is Bam.
Alrighty, there we go. Cam, pass it to you. Would you rather play the Heat or the Sixers?
Can I get Miami from Will Smith playing in the background while I explain
didn't
why?
have it queued up. I'm sorry. It's like a 5-minute process. I need to find a YouTube.
That feels like a
converter
music
that's not gonna
rights
give me
violation right
20
there.
million.
Yeah, and all I want to do is monetize this. It's Miami. Miami is definitely the scarier team for like lots of reasons. Khari is right that Miami absolutely has a coaching advantage. I'm sorry. Joe is a really, really good coach, but he got his ass handed to him last series. That's cute. In the previous postseason, just Spo ran circles around Joe. Second, Miami has a top 5 defense for the entire season and top 2 over the last 15 games. They play the second slowest pace and they rebound the ball really, really well. They just do everything that the Boston Celtics don't want an opponent to do. I'm sorry, like if we're running on data, there's no reason to think that the Philadelphia 76ers or Joel Embiid have what it takes to beat the Celtics. That's just like, fool me once, shame on you. Can't get fooled again, to quote the great George W. Bush. I can't see a scenario where the 76ers are the better team. Maxi's great. He's very fast. He seems like a charming kid. Joel Embiid is good and injured. The Sixers are not very deep. Miami is well coached. Bam is a really, really good two-way player. I do think Jimmy Butler, like professionally and personally, had a season from hell, and he's not the player that he was last year. And sometimes you just take a season off, but I think Miami doesn't give a rat. I don't want to swear yet because I want to monetize. Doesn't give a damn about record or anything like that. They are not afraid. I think the 76ers go in kind of feeling afraid. So for me, it's Miami's the scarier team.
I found the song. It took me the entire time you were talking, but I did find the song that you were looking for.
Are you having to play it like through a phone, or you have it in the StreamYard?
No, I put it in the StreamYard.
Oh.
But sometimes the audio gets in the way. But regardless, we have 2 for Philly, 2 for Miami. Bobby, if you're the Celtics, would you rather play the Sixers or the Heat in the first round? So
I think the Sixers, with a healthy Embiid, that could be the most difficult opponent that the Celtics face. It could be, like I think it was Noah said, the second best team in the East right there. So it's obviously misleading that they ended up in 7th. At the same time, people gloss over that 2 of the matchups against Miami were quite difficult, including the one on Super Bowl Sunday. So forget about the home opener in the second game of the season for the Celtics. But that second one in Miami was a dogfight. And there's just so much unknown with the Heat. On top of Eric Spoelstra being the best active head coach in the league, Jimmy Butler is a totally different player in the playoffs. We understand that. There are things they may have held back, like not really trotting out a zone to try and stop Kristaps Porzingis. So it felt like they tried multiple things, and they just flat out don't have an answer for him. It's why KP is in Boston right now. But at the same time, there's an unknown there. There's a willingness to go over the line of what's kosher and what's not. So there's a lot of concern with Miami that I feel more comfortable in the Celtics beating Philly, even though the Sixers are undeniably better than the Heat.
I'm surprised. I thought we would have more would rather play the Heat, and instead it's the other way. So we've got Khari, Bobby, and Cam saying would rather play the Sixers, and Noah and Sam pretty strongly saying would rather play the Heat. I wanted to ask as well. We can go around. This can be a quick one. I'll start with Khari again. What percentage chance out of 100 do you give either the Bulls or the Hawks to beat either of these teams in a one-game play in, Khari?
I'll go 25-30 range.
Ooh, that's higher than I thought you'd give them. Noah, what you got out of 100?
That sounds about right.
Okay.
It's just one game, you never know.
Right. Less confident in the chat a little bit. Sam, what you think?
If it's Atlanta, I give them significantly less of a chance if they win on tomorrow. Great English. But Chicago is a team that's sneaky, not the absolute worst, even though they suck. They are a good rebounding team. They're very good in close games. And if they're able to actually get either Philly or Miami into a close game, they could very well win. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Might actually be the greatest thing of all time. If they manage to get past Atlanta tomorrow, I'll take my red Liverpool hat. I will put a fake Bulls logo over the top, and I will wear it during the game out of support for my team.
Love it. Cam, what are you saying about percentages?
Good. There's a good chance the Bulls are the best bad team in the NBA. Aren't they like a top 5 clutch performing team?
Yeah.
I have the utmost respect for DeMar DeRozan, second only to Jimmy Butler against the Heat. I think very low of this Sixers team. And I don't know, the Hawks shoot a lot of threes, so that introduces some variance. So, like, realistically, I could see that the Hawks or the Bulls advancing. So I'll say 49% just in case.
Okay.
That wasn't you saying you'd rather play Philly than Chicago. No.
I'd rather play Philly than Chicago.
Okay.
Joel Embiid is not he's not healthy. He can't play.
We got to get that out and promote.
They have not lost since the man came back.
And then he hurt his knee again.
Well, so that's the thing, that they could be a really weak opponent if Embiid doesn't look good.
Yeah, they're not good.
Have we heard anything about him since the season ended?
No, and for good reason.
Yeah.
Well, they also just don't have to.
Yeah. Well, there's that. Sorry, Bobby, I cut you off. But yeah, I think that Philly is a real paper tagger here.
Bobby, what about percentage?
It all comes down to Embiid's health. That's a good Sixers team. They might not match up particularly well with the Celtics. I don't really care, to be honest, that Boston has had their number in recent history. I look more at Embiid's style of play, and the rest of the roster I don't think is strong enough that I think the Celtics would beat them probably in 6. Miami, it's more the unknown and the ability to muck up the game, like we were saying. When it comes to Atlanta and Chicago and those prospects, Cam, you nailed it with the Hawks. A team that jacks up threes and crashes the glass like that, it could be their night on an any given Sunday type of approach. So maybe they play their way out of the tournament and into the playoffs. But I think they're worse with Trae Young, and I just don't have a ton of confidence in them. And when it comes to the Bulls, I mean, you guys are talking them up a little bit. I think they are hot garbage. So
is Trae Young the new Levine?
Ewing theory.
Perhaps.
So the Bulls, I just don't believe in them ultimately getting out of the play-in tournament. I think this is who they are. Much like for a while, the Orlando Magic with Evan Fournier and Vucevic, now a Bull. That was a team that was destined to be the 8th seed and lose in the first round. I think this is who Chicago is right now.
Not high confidence for Chicago from Bobby. Okay, so we split pretty evenly. Sixers versus Heat in the first round. All good arguments. Cam sent me something that he also wanted to do, which I think we do have time for here. So, Cam, I'm going to introduce it, and I'll let you start here. End of the regular season.
No, wait. I absolutely cannot go first. That looks so bad.
Why? I would like you to go first.
Read the prompt, and then people will agree. Okay,
I'll go first. I'll volunteer.
Okay.
I'm a team player, big team guy. Celtics, you should sign me. It's
64
needs a break.
You pump fake me all over the court. This is crazy. 64 win Celtics. Regular season has come to an end. Have a little break here before the play-in tournament. Cam texted me. Let me pull it up here so I can ensure that I get this correct just for the sake of it. He said we should spend 5 minutes recapping some of our favorite wins of the regular season. And Sam and I did this on a pod recently, and I do think it's
no, that's not what I meant. I meant like
I read the text verbatim. What do you
I
mean
did a
that's
poor
not what
job
you
of
meant?
communicating.
That's
I meant
insanity.
I meant something really different. I meant that, and it works better with Turpin on the call. Hold on.
The delivery of I read the text verbatim was also elite.
I love that.
Oh yeah, I did. You did read it. Okay, let me try. Everyone in this call, I think, did a lot of really good work and like kicked a lot of professional ass and like maybe leveled up here and there. Specifically Turpin, who's not on the call. So when I meant wins, I meant like professional, personal wins. Now reading the text, I understand where the confusion might have come from. And clearly I haven't improved as a writer this season, but I thought because the regular season ended, that's why I wanted it to be a surprise. Because I was like, oh, we should be proud of ourselves and everyone should shout out something they're proud of. That's why I couldn't go first. That would look psychotic. Now that you read the text, I understand.
I think what you're really looking for, Cam, is what I like to do at birthday parties, where you everybody says one thing they like about the person. So instead of saying your own professional win, I could say Cam.
Okay, we could do that.
The ladies are very different. My friends say how much they hate each other, but they actually love each other.
At
We
birthday,
just say mean things. I can't tell you the last time I gave Jack a compliment.
Give him one right now. I dare you.
Jack gets it. That's why.
That's not true. I
can't
Jack's
express it.
haircut was
No.
very sharp.
I can't express this enough. How much please don't compliment me right now. That would make me very uncomfortable because it's so off brand that I don't want it to happen.
So badly.
Okay, well, we could do favorite Celtics wins if that is more people's speed. But
it's totally up to you.
I'm joking.
We can go around the horn.
Joking.
If you'd like to. But I am going to make you lead it off, though, because this did throw me for a complete loop. So I'm going to make you start.
Are we doing compliment circle or am I picking something I'm proud of?
Cam, I am completely lost. I want you to lead us here because I don't know what's going on anymore.
All right,
do your favorite piece of work.
Okay, Jack's my favorite piece of work. No, well, the thing that I'm hoping to get done is coming up. Oh, we got Jack to jump.
He didn't want to hear from you anymore, Cam.
I'm putting Duke on the street.
I did a cool story with Jaylen Brown on his Vans and leather jackets. I was really proud of that. I got to talk about the Industrial Revolution while I talked about basketball, so I was proud of that. I did a good job with that. But now I look like a psychopath.
No, we're gonna go around the horn. We're going around the horn here. Bobby, you're next on the screen. Bobby, hit me. What you got?
I don't know. I spoke with Jason Tatum about sacrifice and his maturation and how it ties into that being a critical theme that is fueling the Celtics' success. So we can put that out there. I'm like Jack. I don't really want to compliment myself like this. So we'll do that. And then I've done a whole series on Jaylen Brown's evolution from the defensive side of the ball to the passing and what he does for this team's pace. So that as well. And I will leave it there.
There we go.
Jack, you're up on the screen, by the way.
Shout out to chat. Oh, gosh. Shout out to Sean, first of all, just catching up. Hello, RJ. Hello, everybody. Mine hasn't come out yet. Mine will be out in the next couple weeks, and that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, we know what it is. Yeah.
I have been working hard on something, and it will be out on CelticsBlog in the next couple weeks. So that's
April Jack is undefeated.
I know.
Last year was Derek White. Now this.
I know. I'm working. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate it. I
absolutely questions.
Except when I get mocked, which is less fun. But
I think that might
Khari,
mean they like you.
Khari, what you got? What's the best piece of work you've done this year?
I interviewed Paul Pierce in the Seaport. That was pretty cool, one-on-one. After
wait, can I?
A whiskey tasting event, you know what I'm saying? So it was nice. Whiskey, Paul Pierce, the Seaport. It was a good afternoon, people.
Can I embarrass Khari? I forget where we were talking, but I was like, hey, I think Paul Pierce is in town. I'm going to try to get him for an interview. And Khari was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in town. Yeah, Khari scooped the hell out of that one.
Love that. Noah, you're up next on the screen. What you got?
I don't know that I have a specific story. I guess I would just say just starting to do this because a year ago I didn't even have a Twitter account. So it's just cool to start writing. And I've always written about stuff, but the things that I do for my other job. So yeah, I guess just all of it. Yeah. Maybe, I guess my favorite story that I've done is I talked to Jared Sullinger. I like that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
He talked for like 45 minutes. That was like my first time interviewing a player, and I was like, oh, I'm sure that's how everybody is, and then nobody else is like that. So in hindsight, that was cool. But yeah,
It's great. Love it. Love it. Sam, last one. Hit me. What you got?
I kind of think Noah's selling herself short. She is like ultimate
I
rookie
was
of the
gonna say.
year, like better than Wemby scale. Like you have become probably the biggest star in the group, and you didn't even have Twitter a year ago. This was a massive year.
Yeah.
It's true.
thanks,
Running
Sam.
laps.
Noah's gonna have more Twitter followers than all of us combined by the end of the playoffs.
She almost does.
Unbelievable.
It's not even by the
I
end of
know
the playoffs.
that
It almost happened.
wasn't hyperbole.
And it is because she is an absolute psycho in the best way. You're
Well,
always
Sam saw
on
me in action
everything.
yesterday.
What'd you
Because
say?
I never met Sam in person until yesterday, and he saw me in action yesterday. So
You always have pod clips, quotes. It's unbelievable. You're an unbelievable source of content. So don't sell yourself short
Yes.
at all.
Gotta give you credit now.
I
Now,
have
for
known
me-
Sam for 5 years, and I've never heard him be that nice in my life.
I
Sam,
just
go
couldn't
ahead.
believe. I couldn't believe she just like. I don't really have anything. Like what?
All right,
You know
Sam, you're
what?
stalling. Go.
yeah, it's tough to talk about yourself on screen. You guys know I love talking about myself, but it's just
I'll show you how.
it's different on the Zoom, you know.
I'll show you how. So this was my first year on CelticsBlog. It was a blast. I'm truly grateful to be a part of the group. I got to go to a couple games as a media member. Got to go up to Maine yesterday with Noah, and we got to watch them play. And but probably the thing I'm most proud of is one, the show has grown quite a bit. The How About Them Celtics has grown quite a bit. I did the hater index for CelticsBlog of why you should hate every single team. Here's why. And Timo mentioned the 2-for-1 article. That was an absolute hoss of an article, but it was definitely worth the time. It was a ton of fun, and it was a really long way for me to find out I was wrong. So a lot of fun things over this season. I hope the team accomplishes their goal.
Cute.
Yes.
I'm gonna make us do this
Love it.
again after the playoffs.
I hate you. All right. Shall we do game
Wait,
time?
one more thing.
Oh,
Turpin
maybe.
wrote that great Dick Lipe thing, and someone called him the next Dua Lipa. So, with respect to all of our accomplishments, that was
Hell yeah.
that was by
Shout
far
out
the
Turp.
best thing that happened to a Celt at the
Shout out
Roundtable.
Turp. Also true. Sam did get the chance to write about Tatum. Sam is the biggest.
I don't
Tatum
think I
hater
actually
we ever
have
known.
written about him being bad. Oh, well, I guess the 2-for-1 was like, hey, maybe he shouldn't take all the shots.
Insane. All right. Game time. Now, hand out my bad. Didn't think of a new game, so we're going to double down on the game we've done in the past. Shall we?
Well, we had to finish from last week, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we
Huh?
did. Well,
The
we
random
could run
player,
over with that.
21 questions.
Did we?
Yeah,
We didn't
because
finish
we
it.
only
I
did
think
2
only
of
2
them.
people went.
Oh,
Because we had
even better.
pregame.
Yeah, you know, I thought of that. That's why I didn't think of a new game because I knew we actually had to finish that one. So, yeah, we'll rock with that. I'll put trivia on the screen. I'm gonna have to move somebody. Yep, there it is. I knew something would be off. All right.
The double
hold,
parking
please.
is hilarious.
I know. I've gotta fix it. Well, it's because sometimes some people don't show up. But okay, so whose players did we not get to last week? Because
Mine didn't go.
Don't remember.
Mine, but like
I
would
would
have
I was
picked a
like
different
happy
one.
that I didn't go.
Well, too bad. We're going again, baby. Let's go. Time to pull up my favorite thing. It's wheel
This reminds
time.
me of when I was blind as a kid, and I would leave the hall. I would leave the classroom every time they wrote something on the board to have a to read off of, and then I would come back and they'd be like, "Oh, you can still read now," and I'd be like, "I thought I was gone for long enough." Does that make sense?
Too bad. We're going to the wheel. Khari, did we do your player last week?
I wasn't here last week. You got to explain the game.
So
Perfect.
probably
So-
not then.
Yes. So the game is last week or 2 weeks ago now, I asked all of you for a random Celtics player and you gave it to me. And the game is the rest of the group has 20 questions to guess who your player is.
Okay.
So let me pull up.
So it's
hopefully
Celtics
when-
player 20 questions. Well, Jack's doing that.
Oh,
Jack
but you
Edwards.
Edwards. My player, Jack, because I ran into you at North Station.
I do. So let me find it. Okay.
Wait, while Jack's
I have
doing that,
it.
can I say that Jack Edwards is retiring and we're about to lose Gorman and Edwards in one season? And that makes me sad.
And John Sterling. They just can't give Gorman his moment now, can they?
Yeah, I figured that, but I respectfully to the Yankees, I don't care.
Gorman gets the double curtain call though with the first round of the playoffs.
He does.
Yeah.
They'll get double duty. Okay. It is time for
Cue the Ducks.
my favorite thing. Wheel time.
Wheel time.
Great choice.
No, you're not getting out of reading the
That
board.
was automatic.
Now I win the wheel. The one time I don't want to win.
All right, and I am here. If you don't know answers to questions, I'll pull up this player's.
So everyone's gonna
That's
close the
boring.
chat now. Bye-bye, chat.
Yeah, close the chat. Everyone, close the chat.
Nice.
Okay. We'll start with Cam. Then actually, let me do this. I'm gonna put Noah up here, and then we're gonna go Sam, Khari, Bobby, Cam for questions. So Sam, please ask the first question.
Oh, and then the last thing is the fewer questions we need to ask, the less points Noah gets.
Yeah. So I think
So
last week
as a
Bobby
group, we
got-
want the fewest number of questions.
No one was
possible.
getting mine. That was gonna go forever, Jack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bobby. That's why we had to cap at 20 for Bobby.
Okay. Did this person wear a number less than 13?
Yes.
Alrighty.
The
Khari,
Sixers
your
number's
question.
cute.
Guard, wing, or big?
Oh, they have to be yes or no questions.
Yeah, yes or no questions. So you can ask like one, but yes or no questions only.
Okay. Shorter than 6'6".
Hmm.
This one.
Can I pull up this guy's Wikipedia or something?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay. You're asking, is he shorter than 6'6"? The answer is no.
Oh.
Bobby or me, Jack?
Bobby to you.
Cam?
Bobby.
Okay.
Michael, stop spamming the chat with Michael Petras.
He's all
please.
over it.
My God.
That's how
So-
that was the last thing I thought.
That would have been my other pick, honestly. So
That would have been fire if it was Petrus. And then Michael Hill would be allowed to spam it right now. Is this player currently on the Celtics?
no.
Did this person wear a number less than 13?
That was the first question.
Oh, I think he's reading.
Yeah, I'm just reading it. Is this player an NBA champion?
Hmm.
No. I don't think so.
Oh, it's Evan Turner. Great. Sam, you're up.
Did this player play from 2000 on?
Yes.
If it gets to me, I'm guessing Evan Turner,
Hmm.
who I think
He's
is
taller
6'6".
than that. Oh, maybe he's not. No, you're right, Cam. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Khari, what you
Evan
got?
Turner, who I'm in a fight with right now.
Did this player play college ball in the SEC?
What was it?
Did they play in the SEC in college?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, Khari knows.
Ari's sharp.
Khari, do you know?
I have a guess.
It's the Riddler meme.
All right, Sam, play a different song.
No,
Well,
you can't guess. It's gotta go on. It's gotta go around. Bobby to you.
Twan's
Why
a
not?
great
I'll take
guess.
that guess. Is it Antoine Walker?
No.
Khari, thought you knew.
Oh. Okay. Did this player play the majority of their career with the Celtics?
Majority.
Oh, we're definitely getting
No.
demonetized now.
No.
Will Smith's such a weirdo. Did not play the majority. Okay.
Did
I
not
like
play the
it.
majority with the Celtics. Didn't win a title. Played after 2000. Played in the SEC.
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Oh no.
I don't feel like you guys are close.
We're not. If I'm correct, we're not.
Well, get us there.
Sam, what you got?
Sam Stern.
Did this player spend multiple seasons with the Celtics?
Yes.
Okay.
Khari. 10th question. Y'all are halfway done.
Has this person averaged more than 15 points per game in a season?
I don't think so. No, he did not.
Bobby.
Are there
James
repeats?
Young?
Is this...
No,
No.
he asked, is it James Young?
No.
Oh.
There's a very specific reason why I chose this guy. Can I give a hint?
Jared
I mean,
Sullivan
if you
played
want-
for Ohio, right?
You were a point.
Yeah, he played for a while.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
you
Cam.
can give a hint.
I chose him because as a kid, he was a part of a very formative moment in my life. Okay? I don't know if that helps anybody, but I'm just going to put that out there. Okay, so you can do the math on how old I am, when would things have been formative, and what could have happened. I don't know if that
Noah
helps.
is, I don't know how old Noah is, but went to Northeastern by way of Brookline, right? That's a
That
doxy
wasn't
on the
that-
call.
That's a good hint.
Yeah, seriously.
And her social security. Jesus, that made it more confusing.
Sorry, forget that I said that. You'll understand at the end.
Oh.
Northeastern doesn't have any, I don't know. Taller than 6'6". So
I didn't
I'm
say
guessing,
taller than 6'6". I said he's
Oh,
not.
I think.
is it Gigi again?
You play in the SEC.
That's true. Well, now that's doesn't do anything for me. I don't even think lowered above. I don't know. Now I'm gonna look like an idiot because I don't know college players again.
Just ask another question.
Never. Is this guy still in the NBA?
No.
Sam.
Trying to think of a good question. I can ask more general questions, but I don't think it's gonna help us.
Jack, has the chat gotten it? How are we being done?
No, the chat
Is
hasn't
it
gotten
Peaches?
The chat.
Say.
Chat has not gotten it yet. No.
I don't want to bore people.
No, it's okay.
It's the game.
We love the intrigue.
Anybody?
This is like Glass Onion, basically.
Think about adversity, a moment where we all held our breath together as a society.
Uh,
Jack,
I
is
don't
this
now I'm afraid to give the wrong answer.
Jack, is this making sense to you? Are my hints making sense?
Oh, Scott
No, I
Pollard
have-
is on
I have-
Survivor.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, never mind.
Did this player play after 2010 with the Celtics?
Yes. Just barely, but yes. That's why it was in my formative years.
Just barely. Oh, Jeff Green. It's Jeff Green.
No.
No.
Well, that didn't count. I was out of turn, so
Played at Georgia.
shouldn't have said anything.
No, that means nothing to UCAM, but not SEC.
Think about
Go
adversity.
Hoyas.
Noah is so sick
you
of
don't
being
want
the
us to
person.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just so done with it.
Whose turn is it?
Khari's.
Khari's turn for a question.
Sheesh, I'm out of questions, yo.
Take us home, Khari.
Has this player ever made more than 10 million in a season?
Oh, I don't know.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's hard.
I can look that up. Hold on.
Khari, ask if they've been on an All-Star before.
Probably not.
One sec. I can look up the answer to that
He
question.
definitely has not been an all-star.
In a single season?
The Khari didn't ask.
No. The answer is no.
Can I?
Is
I'm
it,
allowed to leave a comment. Yeah.
Yeah.
is it Glenn Davis?
No.
Yeah, big
You know, think about
adversity.
the key is we all collectively held our breath.
Big Baby made adversity. Lil Nate?
I'll give another hint, okay?
He's not 6'6".
Yeah, that's true.
That's my hint.
Your background is blurred. His thumb?
Okay,
Dumb.
here's my hint.
I'm so happy it's Khari's turn and not mine.
No, it's mine.
Yeah, it's
What? It's yours.
Is it Marquise Daniels?
Yes.
What did Marquise Daniels
What happened to
overcome?
him?
You guys don't remember when he landed and then he was
You got,
paralyzed for a sec?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, I
That
don't
would
remember
change
that.
my view of society moving forward. There was before that happened and after. Because he was paralyzed on the court. It was so scary. And they had to stretch him off. And then
What
he
does
did
this mean?
He did this to the crowd
Oh.
to show that he was alive. And then he could still move his
Wow.
arm. And then they traded him for cash, and I thought that was like the most hurtful thing that you could do to someone that had literally just gotten paralyzed for a sec on T Garden's floor.
He also played here like 1 billion times. What, he played 3 different stints with the Celtics?
We have lost Lamar Stevens all over again.
All
right.
Marquise Daniels.
Shout out
Jack,
of the year.
Jack, can you pull up Marquise Daniels, the chain he had of his own head?
Okay, all-time favorite obscure Celtics. Thank you. Someone said that in the chat.
I really thought that Cam was about to say, can you pull up the video of him?
No, I don't need to see the video. That's pretty money.
Do you guys not remember like the cameras?
This is my lasting memory of Marquise
Everybody
Daniels.
held their breath, and then they showed that he was able to move his hand.
No.
I think I memory hold it. I like vaguely remember what you're talking about, but it didn't.
Were you at the game?
No.
My equivalent was Kevin Ware. I think that was like the.
Worried about Marquise Daniels.
All right. Do we want to do one more of those, or maybe 2 if we have time, and then some trivia?
Yes.
Do it.
All right.
I'm out of here at 7. By the way,
We got time.
Okay.
just keep doing this at dinner time. I also want to hear about the practice that ran like 5 hours long today.
All right, Cam. Hot seat.
Great. I'm pulling up this guy's Wikipedia.
Do you remember your player?
I remember my player.
Okay. We'll mix this up. Bang, bang. Bobby, ask the first question.
Hold on, I was not present just now. What's going on? It's Cam's turn.
He's sitting there thinking about the Horns offense, dude.
I knew that was coming. I was on Twitter just now. All right, Cam is up.
Yeah.
Did this player play for the Celtics within the last 10 years?
No. No, you're up.
Was this player a first-round draft pick?
Yes. I'm reading their Wikipedia page, so I know everything there is to know about them.
Did they play since 2000?
They did not.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, Khari.
Was this player ever a teammate of Robert Parrish?
That's a great question because Robert Parrish played basketball for so freaking long. That's gonna take me a while to confirm or deny. A teammate. Okay. I kind of think
Khari making him pay.
Yeah, it was a great. That's the smartest question anyone's asked this whole game. Just because Robert Parrish played literally forever. Oh, fascinating. He was, but not. I think he was, but not with the Boston Celtics. Yeah, it looks like that they were teammates in a different place, but not in Boston.
Nice.
But I didn't know that.
Right.
That was a good pull.
Bobby, are you?
Counterintuitively.
Cam, you could have just said yes and just totally screwed them and said nothing else. Just said yes.
I know, but I'm not that mean. I also had to make sure I wasn't on the Robert Parrish Wikipedia page by mistake now.
Was this player an all-star?
Yes.
Hold up a second. This is the best comment I've ever seen in my life. Noah's background gives me the impression she's absolutely cranking the teacups ride at Disney. It's like, it's phenomenal. I love
Noah at speed.
What is a teacup ride?
You never been on the teacups?
No.
It's like
They,
the
like,
ride where
spin
It's like
real
a torture
fast.
device.
you spin really fast.
Oh, just because I don't want anybody to see my unmade bed, so blur background, you know.
Fair enough. All right. Whose question is it? No, it's your question, right?
Was this guy above 6'7"?
Ignore that.
No. I think I knew that, but no, he's not.
So it's an all-star guard from back in the day from either the Warriors, the Hornets, or Bulls.
Oh, Khari, you motherfucker. Yeah, I really shouldn't have I did give you too much information. Yes, I think that would be inaccurate. I shouldn't have to do this, Jack. Run, you're the MC here.
Sam's question. That wasn't even a question. You just answered.
No,
for no reason.
I've become everything I hate in this game. Giving out free information.
Did this player spend multiple seasons with the Celtics?
He did.
Okay.
Oh, you Khari. Actually, you know what?
Khari's gonna get it because of. Oh, that's smart.
That's probably better.
I actually don't know.
Khari's playing the game the best.
I don't know. Does this player coach now?
No.
Back to Bobby.
I'm so bummed about the Jack Edwards thing. It was time, but
There are even a healthy amount of Bruins fans that are not fans of Jack Edwards.
he just really lost his fastball. But like peak Jack Edwards was something special, you know.
For sure. He did a Redcoats rant when they beat the Canadians. That was all time. Cam, did this individual wear a number? Now, did this individual play in the ACC?
I'm not gonna look up where the school is. I don't think so. No.
All right. Who's up next?
It's kind of cruel of you, Bobby, to ask him about
Noah.
conferences, knowing
there was
that
no
he would
help
not
there.
know.
Go ahead, Noah.
Well, if he had been an ACC player, it would have been.
Was this player
The
I feel like
Ducks.
not
maybe.
close. I'm trying to get an answer.
You guys aren't. It doesn't seem like you guys are close. Stan, maybe change the song. You guys might need a mood switch.
That's how I feel. So he was an all-star. Okay, was he taller than 6'2"?
Yes. Yes, he was.
I'm running out of creativity.
Mhm. I gotta look at the questions. I gotta look at a backtrack. Spent multiple seasons here, was an all-star. Played on those other teams. Didn't play past 2000. Oh boy.
You guys are miles away. I can't believe this.
Can we forfeit?
No.
No,
We
it's a
can't.
disservice to this player.
Does this player? No. I'm not gonna ask that. That's a shitload question. I can't ask that. That'd be a waste. Did this player wear a number less than 13?
Yes, and as a hint, I think he wore 2 numbers. The one that he definitely wore with Boston, is less than 13, and the other one that he's listed as wearing, whether or not he wore with Boston, is also less than 13.
Ooh.
I was gonna ask if this player had sentimental value, but that was,
Yeah, but you don't.
if-
But you don't know that.
yes, it would have had no value if you.
I appreciate your friendship, but you don't know that.
Yeah.
Khari, what you got?
The music is like.
Is the player? Nah, it's not my guess. I thought I had it. Did the player make multiple All-Stars?
The player make multiple All-Star games. Yes.
Bobby.
Was this individual drafted by the Celtics?
I'm looking. Yes.
Noah, back to you.
Was this player taller than 6'4"?
No.
Just working in
This-
increments of 2.
This player was not.
This is literally me and my trivia with my roommates every single week. I just
Sam, what you got? Y'all have 6 questions left.
We have 6 questions. This is devastating.
This is a hard one.
They were drafted by the Celtics. They didn't play past 2000. Now, can I ask for clarification on the 2000 thing?
I'm putting a 30-second time limit on all your questions because this is crazy. 30
Okay.
seconds. This is insanity.
Did they like retire before 2000, or just their time with the Celtics was over before 2000?
Their time with playing was not even close to 2000.
Okay.
Guys, now we can never play this game again.
Sam, you have
Drafted
5
by the
seconds to do the
Celtics.
question. Do we want to just move on to trivia? This is horrendous.
Yeah,
this
move
is
on.
terrible.
James,
It was
no
JoJo
one-
White. He had a Hall of Famer, JoJo White.
2-time
I almost
NBA
asked
champion,
if he was
NBA
Hall of Famer.
Finals MVP, JoJo White. Thank you very much.
I almost asked. is this person
7-time
Hall of Famer?
All-Star. You guys
Insanity.
didn't even like start asking NBA champions from back in the day.
Once you said the Paris thing, I just kept trying to think of players from like those Bulls, Hornets, and
Yes.
Warriors teams.
That's what I was doing.
Apparently, they played together in the Warriors. I didn't know that.
So it actually worked in your favor, Cam, because it kind of threw us off from asking good questions.
All right,
Yeah.
trivia will be more fun.
Well, I'm
Let me spin
gonna
the wheel.
drop before, but I'll see some of you on Thursday. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go to practice tomorrow. I'll see you at practice.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. Are you heading out now?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out right now.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Bye.
I'll spin the wheel.
I
for
won.
teams.
You lost. Sorry.
That is a good pick. That is a way to exit. I love
You
that.
nailed it. It was also supposed
Alrighty.
to be like most random Celtic you can think of, and he went with one of the most prominent.
I did tell him name any Celtic ever. Like,
Okay.
pick a random Celtic, and we just picked JoJo White. I don't know. All right.
That game is
Here's the
retired,
wheel.
right, Jack? Or are we gonna
Yeah,
do
we're
that?
done.
Yeah.
We're done.
All right, so
Uh,
I was gonna do Michael Petrus. My original pick was
Oh,
Chris
that's
Johnson, but then I
iconic
pivoted.
right there.
yeah, Sam was gonna do
That's
Chris
for Michael
Johnson,
Hilly.
which nobody would have gotten. And Khari, what was yours? Yours was Potapenko.
Vitaly Potapenko.
We might have got that actually, because I
Yeah.
guessed that.
He's come up in
There were
trivia
some
multiple
guesses.
Yeah.
times.
There were some guesses for that.
Oh, I gotta actually take
That is a good one, though.
Why are
Khari.
there only 3 people here? All right. All right, team 1. Up top. Team 2 will be Alrighty. There's a chance, Bobby and Sam.
It begins.
Joining Noah will be Psych.
Oh
no,
no!
let's get this
Bob.
win.
At least you have to move the screen.
We did win the first time we were teamed together.
I've never lost
These are
ever.
facts.
So.
Undefeated, never lost.
Undefeated, never lost.
Still,
Caleb,
I'm still undefeated at the main Celtics games in my seat. I was not in my seat yesterday.
They played
They
themselves.
True.
Lost. So
Okay.
You know what? I can't believe of all the
You
people.
should have
that
walked
have
over to
microphones-
Taylor and told him you were switching at halftime.
no, after the
should've.
game, he was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was in your seat." I was like, "I think you are in the seat, Taylor."
Alrighty. Question. Since the playoffs are in front of us, we're going to be doing, since 2010, the most points scored against the Celtics in a single playoff game. Again, the most points scored in a single game against the Celtics since 2010. This is including the 2009-10 season. So from the 2009-10 season onwards, the most points scored in a single playoff game against the Celtics. Noah, you guys can go first. Everybody gets six guesses, so you each get 3. And let's cook. What y'all
I'll
got?
defer to Bobby. He tends to be more fact-based than I am.
We'll
All right.
start with LeBron James, 2008 Game 7, second round.
Well, go.
49.
Make him take that guess. That game.
Bobby, read the question, please. Read the question since 2010.
was-
Read the question. Read the question since 2010.
That's
Do you
no
still want
fun.
LeBron James? I'll give you LeBron James. You didn't have to do
No, we'll take Steph then.
All righty. Devin Curry gets you.
See, this game I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more.
Maybe
fun.
we'll stick to trivia. Maybe we'll stick to trivia.
I'm gonna guess
Sam and
LeBron
Khari?
James.
Yeah, we're taking LeBron.
Ratless
You want-
Sam.
46.
Damn.
The game
Noah.
that you said was less than the game that everybody thinks about is the Game 6 in 2012.
No, game 7.
Sam, you're also wrong, so don't be
2008, he got
laughing, brother.
49.
Sam's also wrong, so don't be laughing.
He had 49 that game, so you're right.
yeah.
All right, I'll shut up.
Noah, your guess.
Ratless LaFrance.
Also, Sam, the game in 2000, whatever you're referencing, is also not the 46. So everyone's just a lot of wrong.
I thought he
Going
had 40. What do you have? 45?
Yes.
Might be
I'm trying to think of like last year's playoff run.
I just need the player. You don't have to go as
Sorry,
as
yeah.
far as the
James
date like
Harden.
these
James
guys.
Harden,
James Harden.
Oh,
All
that's a
right.
good guess.
I like that.
right? Like the game 1 or game
Yeah.
whatever it was. Yeah.
For sure.
45. Khari to you.
Kevin Durant.
Ready. 42. Y'all are tied. Bobby,
Take a
back to
chance
you.
on Kobe.
Alrighty.
That was my next guess. So,
Great minds think alike.
but I'm not sure about this guess.
Yeah, it could be bad.
30.
We're gonna
Not
find out
30,
together.
38.
We'll take it.
And I gotta do quick math. Hold up. I hate math. I think it's 126.
The person I am going to be unbelievably sick of, depending on how tomorrow goes, Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler gets you 47.
Yes.
Yikes.
That was gonna be my first guess, but then LeBron was still there. It was too funny not to take it.
Back to you, Noah.
This might be a really bad guess, but Trae Young.
It's not that bad.
It was too early for Trae Young, but just yeah.
No, this could work in our favor.
No, I feel like that's a sneaky, pretty decent guess.
38.
Yeah.
There we go. Love to see it.
I'm gonna redo my math before the last guess, but just okay.
Well, I think I'm calculating. Good job.
I'm trying my best. Khari, what you got?
Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo gets you 44.
Oh.
Bobby, we need a crazy comeback right now.
Bobby, what you got?
Jack filibuster.
Chat is doing pretty well. Make sure chats are closed, by the way.
Chats
Joey
closed.
Spatulas, good guess. Henry G, not a bad guess either. There is one on here. I don't think anybody's gotten yet. Jamie had it with Giannis, yes. Henry. Well, Michael Ellie, great guess, yes. Details. Ooh, I can give you details. I can give you the years. Yeah, some of these.
I don't know why you sound like a fish.
Your audio is coming in terribly right now.
Mine?
Yeah, now
Not
it's smooth.
anymore.
When you were talking to the chat, it was like you were underwater.
Oh, that's so weird.
That
I have no
happens
idea.
sometimes if you have like the wheel pulled up, but you don't have any like input coming from sound. So I don't know why.
Yeah, that's super weird. I have no idea.
You're back.
All right, well.
StreamYard was
back.
just seeing if anyone would speak up, I think.
Bobby, what you got?
About that.
Oh my gosh.
This is how trivia goes with Bobby and Sam. It's a lot of silence, a lot of mulling.
Bobby's a competitor. True competitor, respect.
I mean, we're gonna go past the shot clock.
Kawhi was added to Team USA's roster. If no one saw that,
That's still 12.
there's some news.
Goes well for his health, right?
Yeah, it probably means he's fine if he's willing to do that. Joey Spatula is great guess, phenomenal. Yes. Genius. Yeah, no, Joey Spatula's killing it in the chat.
Noah, as Sam and Jack know, I have a tendency in these moments to go what I call Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
Which means it's reckless, but it could win us the game.
Okay, go for it.
Paul Millsap.
What the hell?
I was going to guess Paul Millsap.
He had a huge game against the Celtics in the
Yeah.
playoffs one year.
That was, believe it or not, my
45.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Brett Favre.
Okay. I don't
Yep.
remember.
For what it's worth, Joey Spatulas was all over.
Me and
Yeah.
you, Spatulas.
Yep. Good guess, Bobby. I have a backup. That rat
It's-
Khari.
This is why we take forever. Good guess, Sam.
Kyrie Irving. 42.
That's a great pick.
Guess
I had that
you.
queued up. I had that queued up. Now I'm
All-time villain.
221, I think. Pretty sure. I'll double check my math. I'll let y'all get some time to think while I double check my math right now. Just so I
We're
have.
down by how much? Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure you're done by
By 12.
12.
And
But
I
they also have a
just
guess.
as a heads up.
What'd you
What'd
say?
I'm about to choke, just as a heads up.
Nah, you got it.
Worst
I
choke
was
of all
ready-
time when I was sitting on the right answer and then I went off of it when I didn't guess Greg Stiesma.
12 is very winnable.
It's
Yeah,
winnable if you were the last person right now.
No, you got this. And we can hash it out.
We converse.
You can,
Yeah.
yeah, you can converse.
How do you feel about picking a Miami era? Like a big three.
Ooh, I like that.
It's not enough to make up a deficit. I'm trying to think if there's like a sleeper.
I
pick
mean,
or something.
He did have a particularly huge game, a legacy-defining and saving game.
Who?
From the from the Miami Big Three era.
Dwayne Wade.
No, hold on. Now that might be the. Well, why not? Let's
I'm
go.
just gonna I'll just lock in Dwayne Wade.
We'll
Dwayne
lock
Wade?
in Dwayne Wade
I suddenly can't remember him ever having a good game against the Celtics, but
because we also just. I mean, they just won. All
46.
they have to do is take what we left on the table.
what did we leave on the table?
46. What a guess.
255, y'all are at.
Okay, so we need 34.
phenomenal
points to
guess.
win.
You guys need 34 to tie, more than 34 to win. And Joey Spatula's reaction to that in real time because he goes, "Oh no, Bobby's throwing," by telling her not to guess it. All right, Khari, you guys can talk, but you need 34 to tie and 35 to win.
All right, a bit of a risky one as well, Sam, but hear me out.
Okay.
I want to guess Melo.
You want to guess Melo?
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe in Melo. I feel like Harden might have had more than that.
Harden's
They
already in.
guess-
Harden's up there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is. I separated Philly James Harden from Brooklyn James Harden, so I will take that one back. Let me think. Did Trae Young?
He's up there too. They guessed him.
Has Embiid had a 35+ point game against the Celtics?
Dude, Melo had to have had one, dude. Like they played the Celtics at least once.
They played him twice. You're right.
And he did not have the greatest help. Like J.R. Smith was like their second best player. Like,
Do we think Dwight Howard had one in 2010?
no, not over
No?
Melo.
Okay.
dude.
I'm gonna throw around some guesses because we can empty the clip here.
Yeah, that's true. Let's
Jack,
go.
how are you finding these so quick? Also,
Stat head. I got the whole page, and I'm hitting Control F.
Tyler Hero had a 30-something game in the bubble, but I don't know if it was 35. Who else did they play in the bubble? Toronto? Did Lowry ever do it? Now I'm just like making the guessing more complicated. It's your guess.
Let me know.
I wanna
2018.
add
Did
Melo.
Middleton ever? I feel like Middleton had a 38-point game against the Celtics in the playoffs.
I mean, if you're confident, we can roll with it, but I know my
man. I don't know. I feel like that game one in 2018 was 38. I don't know why. But I'm very afraid to be wrong because you had a guess that you liked. I don't want to sell. Who they play in 2017? Didn't John Wall have a crazy game in that game 6, or he just hit a winner?
Oh, Wizards. Ooh, that's interesting.
What are we thinking, guys?
Carmelo with it, Sam.
Have you been moved off of Melo or no?
No,
Okay, go ahead.
Carmelo Anthony.
Despite Sam's best efforts to completely throw the game, they win with Carmelo Anthony. Sam, you threw around as many possible wrong guesses as you could possibly throw around. Like unbelievable amounts of incorrect guesses.
I wanted you to go with Middleton so badly.
Middleton
How many
would've
do you have
lost
in that game 1?
32.
So here's where we
Okay.
went wrong, Bobby. It was Trae Young and Kobe Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
Those 38-point guesses.
What's
we
crazy
won't
is
recover.
killed
Embiid
us.
would have gotten
We
you
split those,
exactly.
I
34.
thought
Embiid
our
would have
finish
tied.
would get us over the hump.
Embiid would have tied. John Wall, for what it's worth, John Wall would have won. He had 40. Hero had 37, so Hero also would have won.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know
how
what?
many
guys-
wrong answers did I actually throw out? Dwight and,
lot.
and Middleton.
Middleton, Dwight
Lowry.
was wrong. Embiid was wrong.
It was not wrong. It was a tie. Would not have cost.
Middleton was wrong. Embiid.
Overtime would have been electric. You should have guessed Dwight for content.
Other guys up here, Bradley Beal had 38 in that same Washington series. Let's see. It's a lot of the guys he named. I think the next best guy, Lowry, had 33 in Toronto.
That was another one. I was hoping you were gonna just run with Lowry. There was no chance, but just you mentioning him gave me some hope.
You got most of the
was,
top
trying
ones,
to
though.
think through, like I was talking myself through to see if any obvious ones jumped out to me because the Mellow stuff is blurred in my head. I don't actually know.
It was very funny. All right.
Khari laid out
Well,
the reasoning. Melo was a good
respect
guess.
to Khari.
Play. I just realized.
What's that?
That makes questions.
Jack never gets to play.
Jack does not want to play.
Jack doesn't.
Have you ever
want him
seen
to.
this man do
I'm
any
really
kind
bad
of
at
trivia?
I'm really bad. Not a good sight.
When he doesn't have the answers in front of him, it is not pretty.
No, that's why I like having the answers in front of me. Anyways, we'll go around the horn, let people know where to find you on social media and all your writing. Khari, I'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Boston.com and BostonGlobe.com.
Yes, sir. You can see everybody's Twitters on the screen. Noah, where can people find your work?
Celtics blog. And
That's the saddest.
Yeah, what are you sad for? There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with Celtics blog.
no, I'm
Sad
just
trombone right there.
newly. Bobby Krivitsky is my new employer. I wanted everybody to hear it here first. I still forget the name of the full name, so maybe when Bobby goes, I can just say.
We got a long way to go before Employee of the Month, but we'll get there.
Yo, come on.
You can find that work
Yeah.
at si.com/NBA.
Off to an amazing start.
Bobby, where can people find you and your work?
You can find us on SI Celtics coverage inside the Celtics, si.com/NBA/Celtics, and check out Talkin' C's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with me, Jack, and Sam.
Tomorrow
Yes,
is not going to be in the morning.
No, tomorrow's going to be very messed up.
I
Due to
despise the
practice.
Boston Celtics.
Time frame is yet to be established due to practice.
There's
gonna
a
have to
chance
figure
that
that
it
out.
ends up being a Talkin' C's playback, which would be a lot of fun for I think everybody. But I don't know if
figure it out.
playback will actually enable it.
Yeah, we'll find a way. But yeah, Sam, let people know where to find.
Well-
I mean, you and us and everything.
Yeah. So Philip nailed it on the head. We are always a fun watch. You can subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials at How About Them C's. Much like Noah, I am a part of CelticsBlog, but more enthusiastically than she is.
I love Celtics.
Um,
I'm just tired. I'm sorry.
I will also be a part of the Inside the Celtics Avengers, just not today, not just yet. I did not deliver on main Celtics quotes because there really weren't any. But
Noah's back in the lead for Employee of the Month.
you can follow me on Twitter at Sam LaFrance NBA. And again, the channel would appreciate your subscription. Jack and I are putting in the work every day. We got something for you. And follow Cam too at Tabatabaie on Twitter.
Mhm.
Though he is
Good
no
call.
longer with us, he is still worth the follow.
What about Turpin? I guess he
And
did early
Turpin.
today. He did
Big-
early
Follow Turp.
next
The
week.
Turp
Follow
bomb.
Yes, sir. Go follow it. I'm on Twitter at Jack Simone NBA. Like Sam said, you can find How About Them Celtics here. We're live with Celts of the Roundtable every single Tuesday, usually at 6. If there's a game that day, maybe a little earlier, or maybe on a different
Oh.
day, but you can find us here.
And you can find the two of us best YouTube idiots on playback in a half hour.
Oh yeah,
Celtics
Sam and I are going to be on CelticsBlog playback to watch Lakers Pelicans. So if you want to come hang out with us there, we'll be there. But appreciate y'all for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week with the next Celtics Roundtable. Goodbye.